See, I mean, it's like terrible how that's all happened. And DJ Harkeys, they interviewed him in an Open Music magazine ages ago when it was Tracks magazine. Um, and I remember him saying that he didn't like the name Harkeys because it just didn't represent who he was. And people say, why don't people have been saying to me, why don't you use your real name? Why do you use DJ Megatron? And I always say to the people, well, it's up to the person if they want to change their DJ name. It's up to the person, and of course, it's like, it's a different identity at the end of the day. It's a different thing. It's a whole different, persona and whole different life. I mean, I don't go around everywhere saying I'm DJ Megatron, but for those people who do know me and whatever, but there has been a few people dislike the name in the community. So going back to this article where the EP was recording, it discusses about the EP, and it's a pretty good EP actually. Even gives you a link to the EP and stuff, and tells you where to support and things. I think there's like a Patreon page or whatever. And then this is where it's all kicked off. There's a Dropbox link. Someone's posted a Dropbox link. I won't say it's not me, because I had some of Matt's tracks sent to me and I couldn't open them. But for whatever reason, this was obviously this was a track that got leaked. Oh. So yeah, it was a track that got automatically leaked, and it's an imaginary magazine. The person, it was all imaginary. This was all pretend, by the way. But the person is real. Matt was real and a real person, and he did ever, that was his persona, and he sort of got rid of it. And there's a lot of people have done that, and those people that have done that have asked me. Oh, it's yeah. Anyway, so I just thought I would discuss the article because it's really interesting. And it's I think it's going to be taken down, the article, because it's had some, like I said, it's been flagged, so it's going to be taken down. And the article, the person that wrote the article is probably just a lazy journalist anyway, sat at a desk. But it's a good article. It was a good. Well, I'm not saying it's a good article. But yeah. Also, I want to plug my nan again. Excuse me. My nan's funeral, which is going to be on the Thursday, and the station was going to be closed down. The only thing we're doing is closing the studio blinds and closing all the doors. Because it's like business as usual. I said to Scott, when it was Nell's funeral, we kind of downed all the servers and everything until. But Scott was saying, what's the point? Because, we could lose a lot of listeners. And rightly so, because a lot of listeners don't know. And, we've gone to the internet now and stuff. I said, well, why can't we just turn off the analogue transmitter? But I think the point's being missed. In all fairness. I mean, me and James, James, he's getting here for 5 o'clock. Excuse me, he's getting here for 5 o'clock. And from what I gather, I mean, I don't think she'll do the show. I think. See, James is here for the whole morning. And he'll be editing, you see. So, but the Thursday Night Divider is as planned. It will happen I don't see any more on that score, by the way. So play this song, Save Me. This is Citrix in the mix. We'll be replaying this on this Thursday coming. But just to give you a little taster of Scott Baldwin played it, and it is